rest of the world, it's just a game. But to Brazil, it's a religion, an art form, and a heartbeat. Today we celebrate the kings of football, jogo bonito, the beautiful game. Game. More than just winning, Brazilian football is about the joy of movement and the magic of the unexpected. It began with a teenage king. In 1958, a 17-year-old Pelé introduced himself to the world, securing Brazil's first star. That flick over a defender's head and the clinical finish. It wasn't just a goal, it was the arrival of a new footballing philosophy. In 1962, when Pelé went down with injury, Garrincha took the stage. His swerving runs and joy for the game kept the trophy in Brazil. The tears of a 17-year-old king. That moment in 1958 wasn't just a victory, it was the emotional birth of a global superpower. Garrincha proved that Brazilian flair was a collective spirit. 2 World Cups, 2 titles, and a legend for the ages. Then came 1970, Mexico, widely regarded as the greatest football team ever assembled. 5 number 10s on one pitch. Pelé's majestic header in the final symbolised Brazil's absolute superiority. They were playing a different sport than everyone else. What made 1970 unique was the 5 number 10s. Brazil played with 5 primary playmakers at once, a tactical risk that produced pure magic. It ended with the goal of the century. 9 players involved, a perfect team move, and a third star that made Brazil immortal. But then the magic seemed to fade. For 24 years Brazil waited. They had the flair, but the trophy remained just out of reach. It took a shift toward tactical discipline to bring the Seleção back to the top of the world. In 1994, Romário and Bebeto led a more robust Brazil to a 4th title in the USA, winning a tense final on penalties. The 4th star was secured, and waiting in the wings was a 17-year-old talent who would soon change everything. Ronaldo Nazário, the original fenomeno. Speed, power, and a technical ability that left defenders in a daze. By 1998, he was the best in the world. But his journey would soon be defined by a massive heartbreak before the final against France. He dominated that World Cup, scoring 4 goals and leading Brazil to the brink of another title. Until the mystery of the final day, a loss in Paris was a national trauma. But for Ronaldo, it was just the beginning of the greatest comeback in sports history. 2002, Korea and Japan. The 3 Rs, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho, were ready to reclaim the throne. Ronaldinho provided the magic. His audacious free kick against England is still one of the most talked about goals in history. Was it intent or a fluke? To Ronaldinho, it was just another day at the office. Jogo bonito in its purest form. The final belonged to the fenomeno. Scoring both goals against Oliver Kahn, Ronaldo secured Brazil's 5th star and his place in eternity. While Ronaldo took the headlines, Rivaldo was the engine. His dummy in the final to set up Ronaldo is one of the smartest plays in history. Brazil became the pentacampeão, 5-time champions, the absolute undisputed masters of the world game. To the World Cup, Ronaldinho became the global face of jogo bonito. He played football with a permanent smile and a bag of tricks. Who can forget the crossbar challenge? The first video to hit 1 million views on YouTube. It solidified his status as a technical genius. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to entertain. Ronaldinho was the embodiment of the samba beat on the football pitch. As the legends of the past stepped aside, a new heir emerged, Neymar Jr., the man who carries the weight of the yellow jersey today. In the mid-2000s, Ronaldinho led the Jogo Bonito campaign, reminding the world that football was a creative outlet, not just a system. In 2022, he scored a goal that seemed destined for history, equaling Pelé's record of 77 goals for the national team. It was a moment of sheer jogo bonito magic, reminding us that no matter the system, Brazil will always have that individual spark. Neymar's lambretas have sparked controversy, but to him, it's just the way the game is supposed to be played, with flair. Though the World Cup has remained elusive for him, Neymar remains the spiritual successor to the artistry of the past. The numbers don't lie. Most World Cup wins, most goals scored, and the only nation to have 5 stars on their chest. Neymar's greatest triumph came at home in 2016, leading Brazil to their first Olympic gold and healing some of the wounds of the past. Brazil isn't just a team, they are the benchmark. Every 4 years, the world stops to see what magic they will bring next. Because in Brazil, football is a festival. It's the rhythm of the samba and the pulse of a nation that lives and breathes the game. From the favelas to the world stage, the passion is passed down from generation to generation. The yellow jersey is a second skin. Brazil's dominance is a gift to the world. They taught us that football is more than a contest. It's a celebration of human skill. The yellow jersey, the amarelinha, is more than a uniform. It's a symbol of hope and identity for every Brazilian child. 5 stars, one spirit, and an uncompromising commitment to playing the game beautifully. Forever the kings of football. Think back to Ronaldo's redemption in Yokohama. 8 goals to heal the wounds of the past, the definition of a champion. That victory was more than a trophy. It was the return of the fenomeno to his rightful throne at the centre of the world. And Ronaldinho, the man who made everyone fall in love with the game again. Every touch was an invitation to smile. His legacy is the joy he brought to the pitch. He reminded us that at its heart, football is meant to be fun, pure magic. Neymar Jr. continues that tradition today, a player of immense pressure who still finds room for a cheeky flick or a solo masterpiece. The search for the 6th star continues, led by a man who understands that in Brazil, you have to win with style. The heir to jogo bonito. Brazil's gift to the world is the reminder that football is art. They took a simple game and turned it into a masterpiece. They've shown us that with a ball at your feet and a rhythm in your heart, anything is possible. The beautiful game, perfected. 5 stars on the chest. Each one representing a generation of giants who dared to play with flair and passion. Across every continent, in every climate, the Seleção has stood tall. They are the eternal spirit of the FIFA World Cup. This was our tribute to the greatest nation to ever play the game, Brazil, the masters of jogo bonito and the undisputed kings. Thank you for watching this journey through Brazilian brilliance. Which Brazilian legend is your favourite? Let me know and keep playing beautifully.